Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the eighth wonder of the world. The flow of the century. Oh, it's timeless. Oh, thanks for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
It's 800 beer kind.
It's Friday night, I feel alright. Party's here on the west side, so I reach for my phone. Okay, let's get back to it.
Baby.
Baby. Say it, Roro. Baby.
Baby.
Knock it off at your...
Even magic, because I hope you do. That flyer just flew out of my car too.
Fucking yeah. I'm fucking yeah. No, what's it out? Who even are you? You got the worst of the fucking worst sitting at your fucking table, and you got the audacity to talk shit about it. Bitch. You just sit your fucking delusional ass down.
Welcome
Welcome to New York.
welcome to Death Row.
Welcome to station WEFUNK.
Hello, everybody. Brothers and sisters.
You come toe tapping on my motherfucking hive, baby, okay? Knock, knock, here we are. Hello, bitch, we're here. Yo, what's happening, guys? What's happening? What's going on? Can y'all hear me okay, or is it super loud from this fucking fan? I'm gonna shut this off right now. Uh-oh. Sailor Purge Queen member for 14 months.
@Sailor_Purge_Quinks has been a member for 14 months. 14 months tied to all who gifted me. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Honeybee emoji. Honeybee emoji.
Well, thank you, Miss Sailor Purge. Dang, Julie just come out here talking right over me. She didn't give two fucks, did she? Dang, man. She just popped right over me. Gosh, man. I wish YouTube was like kicking them where you didn't have to hit this thumbs up shit or none of that. SS, what up? Crimson Moon.
@Crimson's Moon has been a member for 22 months. Almost 2 years. Thanks, Queen.
Almost 2 years, baby. Gosh, dang, man. Don't even seem that long, does it? Uh-oh. Psy coming in.
@SS_Psyops has been a member for 19 months. What up?
What up, man? Coming in with the 19 months. What's happening?
@Halloween Baby 1982 tipped $5 through Super Chat. Hive strong, you little devil.
@StruggliceReal 1159 has been a member for 13 months.
Go ahead, 13 months, baby.
Queen the devil.
I call every animated voice Julie. So like if you call and you hear like, you know, that voice that talks to you like on the train, if you're making like reservations or you know what I mean, her name is Julie. So every time I hear one of those little female recordings, I call her Julie.
Mystic Butterfly tipped $2 through Super Chat. Good evening, Queen and Bumbles. Hugging face emoji. Red heart emoji.
Hey, K Mystic Butterfly. You hive maxing tonight, baby? You hive maxing? Look at our little bumble up there hive maxing. Tell me why, you guys. I started cracking the fuck up laughing at this at this video on here, and I couldn't help it. I had to go into Discord and show the girls because the shit had me cracking the fuck up. Uh-oh, Miss Jen Rebel dropping 5 on us, baby. Can't tell us nothing, white toe ho. Can't tell us nothing, baby. Thank you, Miss Jen Rebel, for showing some love. What y'all up to tonight? What is going on? What is happening? Long as they ain't look maxing. Hey, we ain't looks maxing over here. We've already hit that. We're fine as wine over here. We've already hit the top looks max over here. Uh-oh, Miss Melanie with the 20 of them on us. What? Dropping 20 of them on us, baby. Shit. Hellfire. Sheba with the 5 of them. Go ahead, Miss Sheba. Dropping 5 on us, baby. Let's get our little row out. We gotta get our row out. That's supposed to be our little super chat.
Queen is the devil. Queen is the devil.
Queen is the devil. Fits perfect, don't it? The devil. Hello, Cheesy Weezy. How are you, babe? You guys, this case is getting crazy. This David Burke or whatever that SF Investigates actually worked on this case. It's kind of fucked up. Uh-oh, Darzilla dropping 5 on us. Go ahead, baby. Hey. What's happening, baby? What's happening? Listen, we're membership maxing. Shit, over here at the Hive. Dropping those. Hold on. What did she say? I can't fucking remember. Damn it. I'll remember it in a minute. Hey, Psycho. Psycho Coot. Julie calls you that. We know it's Psycho Cunt, but Julie calls you, not Julie Skolnick, I mean Julie the animated lady. Crimson Moon, have you been, you have been keeping up with that case? You know what they're trying to do right now? They're trying to have a speedy, they're trying to say, present your evidence right now. Show us what you have right now. They want to do a speedy trial. Normally that's unheard of in cases like this. But they're trying to push. And then we got Beej's bullshit to review later. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a fucked up case. And then he took off and left on tour and left her in his car or whatever. Left her body in his vehicle and parked it in a parking lot. You sick fuck. Like, I can't with that. She was like, what, 13 or 14 years old? It was disgusting. It's awful. And it's awful. Anybody that stands behind him in that bullshit is just as bad as he is when it comes to that, if you support that shit. That's awful. What he did to her was awful. It was horrific. So anyways, they're trying to make the DA present their evidence right away within I think it's 30 or 60 days. They're being really fucking nasty about it. Yeah, SS, so gross. She was a damn middle schooler. His music fucking sucks. Oh, it definitely fucking sucks. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I don't even know. to be honest. And Nancy Grace, you know her fucking gross self. She's got to be so just over the top about it. Listen to this shit. I'm going to pull this up and I want you guys to hear how she talks about this. Like, Nancy Grace is always over the top, bro. She's always got to be so fucking extra. And she is definitely really over the top with this one. And, like, I don't even think it even has to be like that. Like, my God. Hey, Sherry, dropping 10 of them on us. Thank you, baby, for showing some love. If you guys got one, please tell her thank you. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so this is Nancy Grace. And this is how she comes out talking about this, this case. Are y'all ready for this? Listen, get ready. If you're not, get ready. Alright, trigger warning, here it goes.
A little girl, Celeste Rivase, just 13 years old tonight, autopsy bombshell. We learn this little girl partially skeletonized. Her left eye gone. Traces of not only meth.
Nancy. See what I'm saying? Like, she just is so fucking vulgar about it. I just feel like she didn't have to say that shit like that.
But MDMA in her system. What was done to this little girl before she was killed with a, quote, sharp object? This, as David Anthony Burke, a.k.a. D4vD, the famous musician, whines behind bars. Really? Yes, really. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
Yeah, doesn't she sound like she's like, it's like, yeah, she's got the same fucking tone and her voice is just like, like, look out, man. Look the fuck out. But this is sad as hell, man.
I'm facing these charges if I don't turn state's evidence and tell them what I know.
That's a possible that somebody came forward and they've identified where she was actually murdered.
Straight out to Dave Mack, Crime Stories investigative reporter. Dave Mack, what happened in court?
Nancy, prosecutors provided new information about shocking illegal images found on accused killer David Anthony Burke's cell phone. Los Angeles County Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman claims the illegal images involving children were uncovered as part of a broad series of...
Ellen Pickle has been a member for 1 month.
Thank you for being a member for 1 month, Ellen C. Pickle.
Search warrants executed on Burke's phone and iCloud. Silverman did not say if any of the images were of Celeste Rivase. Burke's attorneys have insisted he's innocent and are demanding a preliminary hearing begin next week, meaning we might get a look at even more evidence as early as May 1st. Other than the CP found on Burke's phone, prosecutors also revealed a wiretap was used in the investigation. No real specifics about the wiretap other than to say it took place last year. Burke was shackled as he came into court wearing county-issued orange jail jumpsuit.
And, of course, he's pleading not guilty right now, so... I mean...
The 21-year-old defendant appeared calm and at times tried to look bored, only speaking briefly to the judge, saying, "Yes, ma'am," as she made sure he understood what was taking place. Coming up, a status hearing scheduled for April 29th and a May 1st court date.
Straight out to special guest joining us, Caitlin Becker, senior national correspondent, New York Post, host of podcast NY Postcast. Caitlin, bombshell autopsy report. And I'm wondering, now that I've seen the autopsy report, why the LAPD insisted it stay under seal for so long. Maybe because it's so incendiary. Remember at the get-go, Caitlin, a lot of news outlets were saying they can't determine COD. We have sources inside the medical examiner's office. They can't tell COD because she's decomposed, 1, and 2, dismembered. BS. Technical legal term. They've had the COD for months now, and that is death by a sharp object. So, what can you tell us? Do we know why the LAPD wanted it kept secret for so long?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's because of the investigation or what, but you're having a hard time hearing me or you're having a hard time hearing this. All right, is that better? I know, Psycho Cunt, me too. The whole chat is green and I love it. Hey, Twatty Waffle, hope you're doing well, baby.
We don't know why they wanted to keep it secret for so long. This was determined back in December at the end of 2025. And we did have sources at the Post that we spoke to who told us the same thing that you had heard from other sources as well. They couldn't determine the cause of death. They couldn't say it was a homicide because they couldn't figure out how she died. But this, as you said, explosive bombshell autopsy was so disturbing and gruesome and brutal, but clearly laid out at least 2 areas where she was very clearly stabbed with something, even to the point where they were noting the angle with which the knife went in. It was between 3 and 9 o'clock. And if you think about going down like this, that's exactly how you would hold a knife. So the fact that this was sitting there for all of these months is baffling.
Caitlin.
She holds it up and points to it. Nancy. Come on. Damn it. She holds it up and points to it. Like, really? Anyhow, that's Nancy's, run of it. So, she's always so goddamn vulgar, isn't she? She's just so dang nasty about stuff. But anyways,
at Aussie Helen 583 has been a member for 21 months. 21 months, and they say I can't commit to anything.
I know, right? They don't know what they're talking about. They have no idea.
Live at the
All right, this next one was from 9 hours ago.
Now at 11, new allegations against the TikTok singer being charged in the murder of a Lake Elsinore teen. David Burke went in front of a judge this morning for the second time in this high-profile case, and new evidence was released. NBC4's Brittany Hope is live at the criminal court building in downtown LA. Brittany, you were inside that hearing. Can you break down what happened this morning?
Hi, Annabelle. So first I want to start with this. Absolutely, the biggest headline came from prosecutors. They say that there was a ton of child porn on David's iPhone. That was the first time that we've heard of that publicly, and you could see the reaction in the courtroom when prosecutors said that. I want to bring in legal analyst Royal Oakes. Royal, you were sitting in there with me. How does this new allegation impact the case ahead? I mean, he's already facing the most serious of charges.
Well, of course, if they have evidence that he had child porn, everybody's going to say he was a terrible guy. The question is, what specific evidence does the DA have to link him to the murder? We don't know yet because they haven't revealed it. Could be DNA. But on May 1, there's going to be a preliminary hearing where there'll be a mini trial, and over the course of a week, the prosecution will lay out their case.
And before that, another kind of the second biggest headline was simply how much data, how much evidence there is, and issues with processing all of that. They say that there's 40 terabytes of evidence that they need to download. But my first thought is we're in the digital age. Almost every case, there must be phone records, all of this involved. Why do you think it's such an issue this time?
I think it's because there's a tsunami of evidence, apparently digital, and also witness statements, subpoenas, grand jury testimony has to be unsealed, plus privileged information has to be called out. So it's a huge job to get ready for the prelim.
Next to us on...
Yeah, so basically they're trying to rush it. And they know that the DA is going to have a hell of a fucking time trying to put everything together and get it out. They know the DA is going to have a really hard time doing that. They have to have all their shit ready to go. So, in my opinion, they will. They'll be ready to go.
Camera, there's court sketches from inside the courtroom today. We were not allowed to bring our TV news camera inside, but you're fighting for us to be able to do that. Tell us about the conversation you had today with the judge.
Yeah, I represent Radio and TV News Association. We always go in, try to get cameras in the courtroom, and the problem is the judge didn't give an explanation for why she wouldn't let us have the camera roll. And I tried to make a point that, you know, when you drink OJ, you don't get a hangover. But we have had a 31-year OJ Simpson murder trial hangover when it comes to getting cameras in the courtroom. The people who pay for this building and everybody's salaries inside the court, they're entitled to see their justice system at work. So hopefully when it comes to the preliminary hearing and other high-profile cases like Reiner, the judges will say, yeah, there's no real downside. Let the cameras roll. Let people see the justice system.
Thank you for advocating for us, Royal. Thank you so much. On that, let's talk a little bit more about the preliminary hearing. So as you heard Royal say,
well, and of course his lawyers are fighting and saying, no, that shouldn't be public because she was a minor. Well, you didn't care that she was a minor when you had her at your house and on your live streams. You didn't care about that when you were saying dirty-ass stuff. I mean, let's be real.
May 1st is when it's scheduled, but everyone's going to come together next week, come to court and say, hey, do we have enough evidence to even do this preliminary hearing on May 1st? So a lot is still up in the air. But again, biggest allegation now is allegedly a ton of child porn on David's phone. We're live in downtown Brittany Hope, NBC4 News.
Well, and it makes me wonder if they're not trying to use what he has, like, as pictures-wise from her, you know, Celeste or whatever, but I mean, I guess it really just all depends, to be honest. Let me save this. I know it's really sad for her family. They have really struggled. And then he takes off and goes and travels and does his fucking music. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? You just want to up and leave and go do your music? Just forget her family and everything. You just, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Just left her in a car to rot? That's crazy right there. That's... Yeah, she was 14, he was 20. 6-year difference. 6-year difference. How disgusting. Yeah, April Taylor, from what I heard, they said 40 terabytes. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. Let's go on to this other one. Because this, there's a guy that does a video on him. He does a pretty damn good job.
Was something about
Patrick, what is it? Patrick CC. He's got 2 million subscribers. He does a pretty damn good job of breaking it down. So we'll watch a little bit of his real fast. I mean, even Rotten Mango did it. She's got 6 million views. Like, that's a lot of fucking views.
the dismembered body of
And yeah, this is trending right now because he was just arrested recently. Me too, Sherry. We'll go over BJ shit later, but I wanted to talk about this first. Here we go.
The dismembered body of a 14-year-old girl was found decomposing in a plastic bag in the front truck of a Tesla at a Los Angeles impound lot. The Tesla was registered in Hempstead, Texas to David Anthony Burke, also known as multi-platinum singer and songwriter David, who currently has 2 million followers on Instagram and nearly 40 million monthly listeners on Spotify. David
So he's not some little ass creator. He is a big fucking creator.
David was on tour the day she was found, traveling from Madison, Wisconsin to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Authorities expressed that David was cooperating with them, so it seemed like this was some horrible coincidence. But every day that passed, more information came out that made David look more like the prime suspect. The girl was identified as Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who had run away from her home 14 months earlier and had been missing ever since. The LAPD said it is very likely she was dead for several weeks prior to her being discovered. Some of the other initial reports were shocking. She and David had a matching tattoo that said "shh" on their fingers.
Now, obviously, he took her to get that done, in my opinion.
Her brother told police David regularly picked Celeste up in the same Tesla she was found dead in. Countless photos and videos were resurfaced where the two appeared to be close friends, if not.
Now, mind you, if all of this can be found on a YouTube and social media and Google, imagine what the DA has. They have all of this and some. Just keep that in mind.
Possibly a couple, and one of the last times she was ever seen in public, she was backstage at one of his concerts. Now, if you look at all of the evidence I'm about to give you in no particular order, it screams that David is guilty. And by no means am I trying to defend him or prove him innocent, but we are talking about a very serious murder of a child. And I think there are a lot of people on the internet that are looking at this as pure entertainment, and they're confusing the story and spreading false information because it makes for a more interesting crime documentary. With that,
So you have to be very careful for the clickbait, because there's a whole lot of it. And yes, that's merch that he made. Yes, those bloodstained shirts are his merch.
that being said, what I'm going to do is try to establish a very clear timeline of events, from the moment Celeste may have met David to when she went missing, to what happened while she was missing, and ultimately when she was found dead, and what has been proven so far. In July of 2022, David releases his breakout song, Romantic Homicide, where
His breakout song. Keep that in mind. This is his breakout song, okay?
he sings, "In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry, not a single tear."
Where she died in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind.
At Holler Gal tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. No you go Molly mooched huntin', but do you hunt chicken of the woods or dig ramps? I'm from Holler in WV, so of course we do all the above here. Woman shrugging emoji.
At Holler Gal has been a member for 1 month.
Thank you for being here, baby. And yeah, we look for morels and chicks, hens and chicks. Other than that, no.
She died.
This song would go extremely viral on TikTok, would eventually become multi-platinum, and launch him into fame. 1 month later, someone with the username Celeste messaged in David's Discord in August of 2022 saying that her parents are annoying and they won't let her go see him perform. He replied,
So yeah, he's obviously there's younger people in this Discord, which is how her 13-year-old fucking self was able to get in here and talk to him. Because what the fuck? Yes, absolutely. Thank you for your support, love. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super sticker. Yeah, this is crazy as hell to me. He was an influencer. He was on YouTube, Instagram, TikToks. We cover missing kids all the fucking time, you guys. All the fucking time. This little girl was 13 years old. 14 when she died. She was still a fucking baby.
"Don't worry, I'll fix it," which if this was the victim, she would have been 11 years old at the time of this message. A few months later, in October of 2022, David...
Excuse me, 11 years old? 11 years old. That's some sick shit.
asks for Celeste, and that same user replies, "Hi David, Burke," seemingly excited to talk to him. She would have been 12 years old at the time. 1 year later, in October of 2023, David says he thinks girls his age are In December of 2023, a user in David's Discord takes a screenshot of what appears to be a live stream and asks David, "Who's the girl?" To which he replies, "You are a fed," which basically means, "Why are you all up in my business?" Then again, if this was Celeste, who was not missing at this time, then he would be publicly hanging out with a 13-year-old. However, due to the low quality of this photo and half of her face being covered, it's hard to tell if this is
Well, in my opinion, it sure as fuck looks like her. He may not be able to say it, but guess what? In my opinion doesn't mean jack and shit, right? It doesn't mean anything. Do your own research, form your own opinions. But in my opinion, this looks just like Celeste Rivase right here.
Actually Celeste. Plus, you will notice a trend of David always being around girls that look the same. There is
And what's really odd is in a lot of these pictures, she will cover her face. She will cover her face. Look at her hand over her face. You see how her hand is? She had half of her face covered before in that other picture. Look, only half of her face. See what I mean? Like that is blocking her face. A lot of these pictures and a lot of this shit, she blocks her face. Here's one where she's not blocking her face. Right here. Leaked by Leaks on Instagram.
3, although we don't have an exact date, but David's hair matched that color around late 2023 and early 2024. In January of 2024, David is seen on a live stream with the girl we strongly believe to be Celeste. It's important to know at the time of this stream, David was 18 years old, about to turn 19, and Celeste was 13. Also, she was not a missing person at this time.
Yo, wait. Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't.
If you look at the chat, it says, "Don't get canceled, dog. Caught you in 4K. Right here, this one says, "Caught you in 4K. The second one from the bottom. The third one up from the bottom says, "Uh-oh."
Which one?
And then this bottom one says, "Caught."
What's good, David? Big family, spot me. Bro, thank you, Mitch. Maz, can we delete all VODs?
Probably because Celeste made this joke about R-wording kids.
I'm media trained.
Yes, so this is where it gets fucking disgusting. She made a joke about this, and he goes into... He's a sick fuck, in my opinion.
No, you didn't. That's controversial. It's controversial of...
So she says it's controversial of kids, and then covers her mouth and says, let's delete this. And it says, end the stream. Yo, end this stream.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
He says he media trained her, hinting that she can't just say wild things on the internet. Also in the chat, they are making jokes about David being on the Epstein flight logs. So it seems like the conversation was something about
Yeah, it was really fucking weird.
David and minors on this stream as Celeste. Also at this time, David was rolling out a song called Leave Her, where he sings the lyrics, I can't stop falling for her, and also was posting a ton of TikToks suggesting he was infatuated with a girl. Around this time, David started sporting a lot of Hello Kitty gear, mugs, shirts, plushies. He even romanticized a Hello Kitty girl. Hello Kitty almost became like an extension of his brand, and you'll notice a lot of Hello Kitty adjacent stuff with Celeste in a bit. In February of 2024, David's manager, Josh Marshall, entered a lease for a Hollywood Hills home. However, the owner wasn't informed that David was actually going to be the one living there. On February 14th, 2024, which was Valentine's Day, 70 miles south of David's home is a town called Lake Elsinore, California. A 13-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas Hernandez was reported missing. Family members made posts to Facebook asking people to help locate her. Celeste's aunt wrote, "We still don't know anything about my niece, and I will not get tired of begging God and appear well. I love you, and you know that the mercy of God will accompany you wherever you are. I have faith and you will return to our arms." Missing person.
And you know he had money and he had his own ways, and he was probably they were probably staying up in the house, not coming out, not talking to a lot of people. I mean, I'm sure she was probably living her best life with him. Shit. Let's be real.
And posters were distributed around Celeste's neighborhood, and her family posted as many photos as possible to ensure she could be found. According to private investigator Steve Fisher, Celeste's mother somehow found out that she was with David and emailed his manager Josh, but this PI did not release the email. He also says a couple days after this email, Celeste returned home on February 20th, 2025. Celeste's cousin made a post on Facebook a few days after she returned home saying, "Be careful with who you talk to on the internet, guys. Don't make the same mistakes my cousin made." However, just a few weeks later, Celeste was reported missing for a second time in March of 2024. On March 19th, 2024, Celeste was captured on security camera footage belonging to Delago Spirits, a liquor store just down the street from her family home. At 7 a.m., a teen identified as Celeste by her family is seen walking down the street wearing an oversized black hoodie and white pants. Now, her being out at this time isn't necessarily weird because kids walk to school or the bus in the morning, but out of nowhere, she begins to run around the corner. What I find interesting is how the other person she walks past stops and turns their head to look back at Celeste, almost like she noticed something weird. Like, was she crying or did she say something? During this time, chat logs from David's Discord indicate that his closest fans knew about them. Someone said, "Pretty sure he is dating right now," and another user replied, "Yeah, her name is Celeste." Shortly after, Celeste was found and brought back home by police.
Brought back home, meaning to her mom and her dad, like her actual house where the fuck she should have been to begin with. Yeah, Sai says, "Monica, all of this is disgusting to me. From the industry that creates this trash, that dumbs our people down to the actions these perverted nonsenses take. I hate all of it." You know what, though? They did a thing on OF, too, and a lot of these girls don't even realize how bad they're fucking themselves over, and, like, how bad they're fucking up by even trying to get an OnlyFans. They're not ever going to be as successful as these other girls are. You know, like, there's a top 1% that are actually, like, really successful in the OF industry, if you will. And they don't realize that once they are on the internet and those images are on there, they're on there. Crazy. It's crazy. Some of the teachers are trying to get it passed in school where they can talk to the students about social media behavior and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, like, you know, what you should do, showing your body and things like that, like what can happen if you do, you know, to kids who are not aware, who don't realize, you know, what they're getting themselves into, which I think is a great idea, to be honest. I really do. I think it's a really good idea. Some parents are not very happy about it. I think it's a really good idea. I don't know. I guess it just depends.
Celeste was reported missing for the third and final time in April of 2024. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department opened a missing person investigation after Rivase left her home at 9 p.m. on April 5th, wearing gray pants and a black sweater, as well as a hat and Hello Kitty sandals. Celeste's brother Matthew told NBCLA that family members were aware that the girl knew the singer David. Matthew Rivase said when his sister disappeared, she was on her way to see a movie with him, but never returned. Her brother also said that David regularly picked her up in the same Tesla her body was found in. Now, a reasonable person would assume that the family did not know that David was 19. Maybe they could have assumed he was 16 because that is the age you need to be to legally drive a car. Whether or not David knew that Celeste was 6 years younger than him at this point is not clear, but many people have a hard time believing that David could not be aware that he was regularly hanging out with, or worse, being romantically involved with a child. After April 2024, Celeste's family would never see her again. At least, we think. A source for the Daily Mail claimed Celeste stayed in contact with friends for more than a year after being reported missing. There was a photo of her taken at a family member's graduation, but it was posted in August of 2024, and graduations don't typically happen in August. So it was either sometime in May or June when graduations typically happen, or maybe even a full year before. But regardless, the photo seems like it was uploaded long after it was taken. While Celeste was missing, an insider revealed the family received a strange phone call that made them stop searching for her. I know someone who called their mom and said, "Stop looking for her, she's fine," the insider said. They told the family to take down the social media posts about her being missing. The identity of the alleged caller is unknown, and there's no way to know if they are connected to David. 2 months after being missing, on June 27th, 2024, many believe Celeste is captured backstage walking alongside David's brother at one of his concerts in Los Angeles. Now, this evidence is much stronger, but pay attention here. David posted a TikTok on February 7th, 2024, before Celeste went missing the first time. It says, "When your card declines at therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl you met in 2021, take a look at his jeans and the Hello Kitty plushie looped onto his pants. This next photo is a POV shot of a girl with fair skin holding his belt loop wearing the Hello Kitty themed Crocs. Those Crocs match the ones that Celeste was wearing backstage, and the description of her missing person report says that she was wearing Hello Kitty sandals. Even though we can't 100% confirm, I do strongly believe that the girl who was captured going backstage is Celeste. But now there is a huge gap in the timeline, from June of 2024 to September 2025 when she was found dead. During this 14-month gap, very little is known, and it's very speculative as to what happened and where she was during that time. But this is all the evidence we have. July of 2024 is an insanely important month to remember, because basically all of the evidence that we have takes place in this 1 month period. July 7th, 2024, David posts a TikTok of him and a girl with the same skin complexion as Celeste sitting in his Tesla with the caption, "Softest soft launch of all time," suggesting he is now in a relationship. Firstly, we know this wasn't a real-time photo because David was in London on July 7th for the first date of his My House Is Not a Home tour, which means that these photos were taken before July 7th. Maybe he was bored on the plane or in a hotel and just posted them. To know if this is Celeste, first we must take a look at some more photos posted by a TikTok account named Yay Woohoo. This account posted photos with David seemingly from that exact same day, including one of them kissing and him having a hickey on his neck. The red straight hair initially made people think this was not Celeste because she had black curly hair, but the backstage video of her in June seems to indicate she may have dyed her hair, and the frizziness is likely a result of using a hot flat iron to straighten thick curly hair. There was also a Discord user in David's official Discord named Yay Woohoo, matching the TikTok account name, who insiders assumed was Celeste. But look at the profile picture. It is seemingly from the perspective of the Yay Woohoo girl and David in the Tesla. They're both doing the Spider-Man hand thing at the camera. It looks like David's hand is on the left and her hand is on the right. You can even spot a ring on her finger, which I will get to in a second. In this photo, it seems like they are parked next to another car with the windows rolled down, just like some teenagers hanging out late at night. It appears that the car next to them has someone in it with a black hoodie on. I mean, I think that jumble of pixels is a person. So if you compare that Yay Woohoo profile picture on Discord with some of the photos that were posted on TikTok, it seems like they may have been chilling all day and all night in that Tesla, sort of taking pictures and hanging out. On July 11th, 2024, David wrote a message in his Discord that said, "Me and deleted user have a kid on the way." We don't know if that deleted user is the same Yay Wahoo user, but it might be. David was in Paris when he wrote that message. Many people suggest that he was talking about Celeste and have developed tons of theories surrounding this alleged pregnancy. First of all, even if this was true, there's no way that that baby was born. That would mean that a baby would have been born in April of 2025 at the absolute latest, and I don't think you are hiding a baby for this long. Now, it is possible that the pregnancy could have been real and maybe there was an abortion, or maybe she got pregnant again, but we are really stretching that at this point. People have also used this photo, which was posted by Yay Wahoo, as Celeste standing behind David and mimicking a pregnancy announcement, comically placing her hands around an invisible baby bump on David's belly. Basically, people on the internet are trying to establish a motive, that David may have gotten Celeste pregnant and maybe he thought that that would ruin his career, or people would find out that he got a child pregnant and the result of that was potentially a murder. That definitely could be a motive, and we don't want to discredit that completely, but it does seem like the timeline doesn't exactly match up. Also, this theory has been debunked because Celeste Rivas' official death certificate revealed that she was not pregnant and had not been pregnant in the last year. Anyways, Yay Wahoo is now a deleted account, but there is a Discord chat log that has this person identifying themselves as Yay Wahoo and then saying she's with David right now on July 22nd, 2024, which could definitely be true because David's European tour ended 6 days before this message. This user also posted a photo in David's Discord wearing a ring where you can also see a red finger tattoo that says David. And if we go back to the Yay Wahoo TikTok post, all the way in the bottom right corner you can see what looks like a red finger tattoo. And then again, if we look at the Yay Wahoo Discord profile picture, you can also see the ring on the finger. Also, this same mystery girl, Yay Wahoo, who we think might be Celeste, made a post on Instagram under the name Hello Kitty Life Girl sitting across from David. I believe this photo was also posted around July of 2024 because David dyed his hair all the way black at that time and posted a photo of him wearing what appears to be that same pink shirt. In the Hello Kitty Life Girl photo, you can see the ring and the red tattoo on the girl's finger. Plus, she was wearing a sweater that David had been photographed in. The red tattoo is important because authorities confirmed that the body they found inside the Tesla had a tattoo on her right index finger with the letters shh. David also has a tattoo on his finger that says shh, meaning they allegedly have matching tattoos. But this is confusing because Yay Wahoo's tattoo doesn't say shh, it says his name. And it's also on her left ring finger, not her right index finger, which means Yay Wahoo either isn't actually Celeste, or that red David tattoo wasn't real and maybe it was a temporary tattoo, or this could be Celeste and she had both tattoos. She had shh on this finger and then she had David's name on her ring finger. But if that were true, then it makes the police report incredibly confusing. When the police found the body in the Tesla, they knew that it was the pop star David's Tesla. And then they said that, oh, she had a matching tattoo with David that said shh. Why would they reveal that and not the one that says David on her finger? That would not be the easiest connection ever. Like, oh, okay, this car belongs to David, body in the car. Oh yeah, her finger says David. Like, that seems like really, really crucial evidence. That's just where something doesn't really match up for me. While reviewing this edit, I had another thought about this whole ring finger situation. The police did reveal that the body was dismembered or cut up. We don't know to what extent, how bad it was, or what was missing, but it makes me think if potentially the left ring finger or maybe the left hand was missing as a potential way to cover up the evidence, this would be some insane level, like serial killer, premeditated murder type stuff. At the end of July 2024, we have this photo of David at a party and a girl that strongly resembles Celeste, or Yay Wahoo, behind him. Red curly hair, ring on the finger, wearing David's silk bandana that he has worn hundreds of times. I'm pretty sure that Yay Wahoo is Hello Kitty Life Girl, and it is that girl wearing the silk bandana behind David at the party. But I can't confirm that this is Celeste, although it does seem like it. But there is even more evidence to dissect in July of 2024, I think, and it starts.
He's got this shit fucking down, don't he? Man, I'm telling you what, I think he's got this shit down. Yes, they said her left ring finger and pinky finger were missing, but they also said he allegedly kept them. So I don't know. But Bodhi says, hold on, I've had a hellish day, so I'm just listening. I'm sorry, baby. This is sad. She had a whole life, not lived yet. She had a whole life ahead of her, man. A whole life ahead of her. She was so young, dude. So young. This is sad. It's really fucking sad.
Starts with this photo that was taken right around the corner from Celeste's house. Reports have not identified her exact address, but they revealed that she lived down the street from Del Lago Spirits in Lake Elsinore, California, which would mean somewhere on Jamieson Street. A new townhome community was being developed down Laguna Ave, less than a half a mile away from where Celeste lived. Referring to Google Maps, you can see this is the same parking lot that the photo was taken. Note the double-lined parking lot spaces, specifically the one all the way on the end next to the dirt patch. Also note across the street the brown fence that turns into a white fence, and take note of the wooden utility poles in the back that have the 3 distribution transformers on them. Since David lives 70 miles from Lake Elsinore, California, the only reason he would be down there right around the corner from where she lives is because he at least knew her, at least hung out with her. I mean, we know for a fact at this point there's absolutely no like world where he's like, oh yeah, I don't know who this girl is, I never met her, and nothing. There's enough evidence where they were together, for sure. They spent time together. Now, text messages were released by someone who contacted this kid who was standing across from David to give context about why they were in that parking lot. Bro, this was a secret that wasn't supposed to get out. David didn't know how old the girl was. She was lying and saying she was...
Hey, Brandy Wine, dropping a membership on us, baby. Thank you. True Crime Tamara got it. Thank you, baby, for showing love.
19 when he was 20, and the second he found out, he took her home, and since we were some dumb kids, we tried to blackmail him, and we really messed up. And if you keep that video up, you could ruin his life for doing nothing wrong over a girl lying, and then you could ruin my life because he would know I leaked it and I could go to jail for like slandering him. Now, we know this kid's story can't be all the way true because it makes it seem like David hung out with Celeste one time, she lied about her age, and then he drove her back home. And we know they hung out more than one time, but the specific details of this kid blackmailing David actually don't matter. What does matter is simple. This kid knew about David and Celeste, and David did not want anyone else to know about them, and he was willing to pay someone to forget about it, which, you know, opens the door up for so much speculation after like how many times could he have paid someone off or had somebody keep quiet or just, you know, controlled his surroundings to make sure that nobody found out about him and Celeste. However, the date of when this happened is extremely important, and I have some weak evidence, but I do think this parking lot transaction also took place in July of 2024. But we have to focus on the outfit. Now, he wore this beanie for the first time publicly in February of 2024, which was around the first time Celeste went missing. He posted 2 TikToks wearing the cap, but David had long hair in February of 2024, and you could see his hair protruding from the sides of his hats. In the parking lot photo, you can't see his hair from the sides. However, in July of 2024, he posted a TikTok wearing nearly the exact same outfit as the parking lot photo. But David was in Europe at the time of posting this TikTok. There are also no other photos or videos of him wearing this exact beanie in this color anytime after July of 2024. Now, I told you the evidence was weak. However, brand new evidence was just released that throws an unexpected curveball in this entire situation. TMZ obtained a video recorded by a Nest doorbell camera on September 8th, 2024. But the crazy part is, she is back home in Lake Elsinore, and she got into an argument with her neighbors.
Let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk? I ain't gonna let you talk. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping. I ain't tripping. Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? Alright, I'm not gonna let your woman talk.
The rest of the clip is just her screaming back and forth with the neighbors. Now, keep in mind, Celeste's birthday is September 7th. This video is on September 8th at what seems to be like early hours in the morning, which indicates she was up late, potentially celebrating her birthday. Maybe she was with family. I mean, we know she was home. And to me, she sounds intoxicated or under the influence. Fans immediately recognized Celeste's voice and confirmed that it was the same voice that is in David's songs Invisible String Theory and You Left Me First. first, but I can't play them due to copyright. Now, a lot of people on the internet are trying to say that like, oh, David's lawyers are revealing this, and they're trying to make her look like angry or unruly to try to paint some sort of narrative that maybe she is somehow at fault for her own death, but that is honestly just totally not focusing on what is mostly important about.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in court. That's the fucking worst things his lawyer could ever do. That's not gonna fucking work in court.
This clip. This is a massive reveal because it completely reshapes the timeline of Celeste's disappearance. Until now, the assumption was that she vanished in April of 2024 and that her family had never seen her since, and that we had to do our investigative detective work to assume that maybe the last time she was ever seen was the end of June backstage at that one David show. But this Nest video proves she was still alive in September of 2024, which means every theory built around her going missing in April or going missing after June or July has to be reconsidered. It drastically narrows the potential window of when she may have died, and it places her back at home, not hidden away, abducted, or deceased. It also raises new questions about why her family didn't publicly clarify that they saw her or that she returned home. TMZ reported that when the neighboring family saw Celeste that night, they just assumed she'd been found and everything was fine. So when did she go missing again? Was she just running away and coming back so much that her family couldn't keep up and just forgot? Did they just get used to her being gone for extended periods of time? Like, oh yeah, like Celeste, she just ran away.
I mean, pretty much, because with teenagers, your fucking hands are tied. They can tell them to come home. They can tell them to come home, but they don't have to listen. If they don't want to listen to you, they don't have to. If you beat their ass, you go to jail for fucking child abuse. I'm going to tell you something right fucking now. Today's day and age, it is very hard to discipline your kids. I'll just leave it at that for right now.
Again, we haven't seen her for a few weeks. Remember the first...
And I don't mean kids, I mean teenagers that want to do what they want to do and they're very adamant about it. They will. And there's really not a whole lot that you can do by law to stop that. Just so you guys are well aware.
Time she ran away, February 2024, they made a big deal, rightfully so. Posters, flyers, posts on Facebook. In March of 2024, when she disappeared, same thing, more posters, more flyers. They went down the road to the liquor store to find the surveillance footage. But then April of 2024, not as much. And it sounds messed up to say, but you can imagine a family, if they have a child who keeps running away and keeps not wanting to be back home, like eventually you're probably going to stop putting up the flyers and the posters, especially if she periodically is coming back home. Now, the idea that David's legal team could be purposefully releasing this to help his case, I mean, yeah, that is possibly true. Well, that's what they're going to do. I mean, they're defending their own case, which logical people understand that. This doesn't necessarily clear him, but it is interesting that previously we thought the last time she had ever been seen alive was backstage at one of his shows, and now the last time that she had ever been seen alive is actually at home. But we still have 12 months of a total blackout period, essentially nothing. No photos, no videos, or anything to prove that she was alive after September of 2024 and ultimately until she was found dead September 2025. From an investigative perspective, that 12-month gap is critical because it creates a complete blackout of evidence. In any missing person's case, the period between disappearance and discovery is when investigators look for sightings, digital traces, financial activity, or even small inconsistencies that can narrow down a timeline. But with Celeste, there is basically nothing. That void doesn't point investigators towards a suspect or location, it leaves them with nothing. Now again, I am not defending David. We do know at some point he was spending time with this 13-year-old girl, that she was running away from home to go and hang out with him. We know that they were at least friends, or maybe even potentially more than friends, but this 12 to 14 month gap between, the last time that David had contact with her and then her being dead, I mean, that black blackout period, it actually makes his case stronger because literally anything could have happened. She could have been in a different country. She could have met some other guy. She could have been dead. I mean, there's so many things that could have happened that your imagination can go anywhere. There is this one tiny thing that might be a clue. In February of 2025, David posted this TikTok on his burner account of him joking about cleaning shoes as a side hustle. He's cleaning a pair of Hello Kitty shoes as well as a pair of white, black, and gray Jordans that seemingly match a pair that Celeste owned. Some people have interpreted this as him cleaning up his crimes. And the next clue or evidence, which honestly isn't even that strong, doesn't show up until July of 2025, which is a full year later. In July of 2025, 2 months before Celeste was found dead, another girl named Celeste was seen hanging out with David, completely confusing the story. And it starts with this video of him at an arcade. Some live streamers walked up to him and you could see this girl on the right has her back to the camera. David grabs her arm and pulls her in towards him, and she walks backwards purposefully, keeping her back to the camera until he physically turns her around.
Don't be shy, don't be shy.
She's seen wearing what looks like the exact same Gap hoodie that was in the photos on.
And it in my opinion, it looks just like it. But hey, check this out. This right here is a video of her family, mainly I believe her brother. He said he would rather see him outside of court.
All I wanted for you was to be Sal. 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 Bro, get out, bro. Sal. Está bien. Okay, okay. Sal la vuelta, bro. Bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care about that shit, bro. You just don't do that shit, abuela. You just don't leave somebody you love for somebody else, bro. Bro, no, abuela, that's some bullshit, bro.
This is her brother. He's like breaking down. I'm guessing yelling at his grandma about this.
That shit hurt, bro. I'm sorry, abuela. I don't want to scream at you, bro. I just, bro, my heart hurt, bro. I'm sorry, abuela. I didn't mean to scream at you. I want.
Yeah, that shit's sad as fuck, man. And her family's definitely feeling it, man. They are definitely feeling it. They're having a hell of a time dealing with this right now, you know, and I don't blame them. I can't imagine how they're feeling right now, you know?
Thank you.
This is him sitting in court looking like a goddamn fool.
Good afternoon, Mr. Burke.
Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman to the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. And counsel, on behalf of your client, do you waive formal reading of the complaint, advisement of rights, including armed forces and veterans' rights, enter a plea of not guilty, denying any and all special allegations, enhancements, and priors?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're requesting a preliminary hearing within the period?
Yes, Your Honor. From the media reports, apparently there have been 4 months of secret grand jury proceedings.
So there was 4 months. 4 fucking months of secret grand jury proceedings. Damn.
We believe that Mr. Burke is entitled at the earliest opportunity to an open preliminary hearing and the proceedings not be done in secret. So we are asking for a preliminary hearing to be set at the earliest possible date on the 10th day. Your Honor, we believe the
And we want cameras in the courtroom too.
actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death. And we would like to be able to have the evidence come into the light of day at the earliest opportunity in order to establish that.
Yeah, they want to know what the DA has against him, and they want to know right fucking now. What does the DA have against him? That's what they want to know, in my opinion.
We're asking for April 23rd as a 3 of 10, Your Honor.
Anything from the people?
We'll be very happy to put on the evidence that we've collected in this case.
And there's the DA. And there she is. She said, and yes, we'll be happy. We will be happy to put up everything we have.
In the last several months.
Thank you. So the matter will be set, plea of not guilty has been entered on behalf of Mr. Burke. The matter will be set in Department 105. The matter is ordered assigned to Judge Charlene Almeida in Department 105 for all purposes by the judge of the supervising judge of criminal.
Yes, Your Honor. If I may just put on the record, we have, as soon as the people arrived, delivered a informal discovery request consistent with Penal Code Section 1054. We have been given almost no discovery thus far. We've received a 3-page follow-up report, no autopsy report, and a copy of the complaint. And we would ask the people respectfully to produce discovery at the earliest opportunity. News given the District Attorney's Office held a press conference this morning where they discussed the cause of death, apparently under seal and not released by the coroner's office, as did the robbery homicide unit to the press. So
his lawyer's fucking pissed because she said that shit was under seal. None of it should have been commented on. So she's fucking pissed right now.
we would again reiterate, we believe that Mr. Burke is entitled to discovery. We have served the people with notice. They have 15 days to produce discovery in this case. We would ask that they do that in conscientious earnestness and as quickly as possible.
I'd ask the court to make an order today. We'll take a copy of the minute order ordering the Department of Medical Examiner to release their coroner's report in this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court will order that the medical examiner release the report in this case forthwith.
Thank you.
The matter is set in Department 105, as the court indicated, April 23rd.
Oh yeah, they're gonna definitely be going back and forth trying to get stuff thrown the fuck out. They're gonna be fighting a lot with this one. This is gonna be quite the story here. So let's see here. So David, who has been charged with the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivase, is still at 22 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Okay? Holy fuck, man. After he allegedly murdered the young girl, he released a new album and went on tour. Her body was found in his Tesla's trunk. The platform is yet to remove his account. And this is one of the, I'm guessing, videos that he has allegedly up. I don't know if we'll get struck by this or not. So let me why she was left in his vehicle. That would absolutely break my fucking soul if that was my baby. Apparently, one of Celeste's sisters reopened her old account. I mean, there's so much going on with this. It's crazy. It's just, there's so much going on with this shit. There's so many videos, so much stuff. It's just sad, man. Yeah, I guess he was like pretty good friends with I guess he was friends with Jason the Ween, and No Jumper made a post. Jason the Ween reacts to David's recent arrest of the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. He said, "This is a win. That's not my man's. I don't want to see none of that shit. Yeah, I'm going to switch up on a pedo murderer." So, I mean, I guess there's rumors that she was pregnant. That's not true. Yeah, so here's an interview. Apparently, it says resurfaced footage of David talking in code, saying his connection with his ex, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, was cut and severed, and it says, "She's not in my life anymore. The teen was found dismembered in his trunk after this interview."
Visual landscape.
Let's open this up real quick.
That's a real conversation that happened. And the irony of it was that person that was saying, I love you, she's not in my life anymore. So it's like, people say that the string can't be cut and the connection cannot be severed, but I feel like it can sometimes. I really wanted the listeners to feel like they're reading a book almost, and they get into a different chapter with every song, but there's also that kind of pause where they can take every song in by itself and then have this kind of visual landscape in this interlude to kind of be in my head, in my mindset, and why I wrote the project like this and how everything went, just to like keep them even more interested and connected throughout the project, for sure.
At the end of the interlude, correct me if I'm wrong here, she says, "I love you."
Mm-hmm.
You don't respond. She says, "I love you" again. It repeats itself and you don't respond. Was that done purposely?
Absolutely, because the next song after that is This Really Love?
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like a lead into that kind of a transition type thing, you know?
I believe the last time you were here, didn't you say you never experienced love or hadn't been in love? You didn't?
Yeah, I wasn't in a relationship then. Nah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad. It'll be really sad. They got court in 2 weeks. It'll be sad as hell to watch this shit go on, man. SF covered this case too. He sure did. Alright, we reviewed BJ's bullshit called G's. We never did review her fucking decompressing live, so we'll go through that. I think it's like 3 hours long, so get ready for the shit show.
Overnight,
Because this one's from last night. I think she had one after this, but we already reviewed it. So this will be the other one that we're going through. Alright, here we go.
Y'all,
I was in her chat last night as Hannibal Lecter. She's an awful person.
Oh, music to Reds.
Fucking ninjas.
You don't have to do that, but that's
cute fucking losers.
Let's go on. We're going here.
And we turn it right on to this loser talking shit. Fucking weirdo.
don't have to do that music, Trish. You're a sweetheart. It's okay. I do. If Tony can, I want to make sure to make this loud and clear. If Tony can please send me an email with her, either if you're not comfortable giving me your address, that's fine. You don't have to give me your address, but if you can send me an email with some form of an address or a UPS drop off or something, that would be great. Because I am sending this car seat back to you. I do not want it. I will get my own. Yeah, so Tony, if you don't mind, send me an email with a return to sender so that I can get you this car seat back. Because I just, yeah. And Music Tourette's, I appreciate so very much the $20 super chat, but please know, you don't have to buy me a car seat. I'll get one. I'm not going to let somebody hold something over my head or.
This is definitely all for show. Absolutely it is. She's not going to send that car seat back. It's $1,000 car seat. She's not sending the motherfucker back. She's not gonna give it back to Tony. Tony doesn't want the son of a bitch back anyways. What the fuck is she gonna do with the goddamn car seat at 75 years old? Cut it the fuck out, BJ. You know damn the fuck well you're not gonna send it back. You're not gonna give her the $1,000 for the goddamn car seat. If anything, you should have said, hey, what's your Cash App? I'll send you back the $1,000 you spent. That's what the fuck you should have done. Or you should have said, hey, send me a screenshot of that receipt and I'll reimburse you for it. If that's how you felt. But that's how I know, right, for a fact that this is all for show. Because you won't even mail a goddamn cup out. Let alone a big-ass car seat. Bitch, bye. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit.
Oh, back in my face things they've done for me.
I just put ignore them and laugh.
So, but Music Trap, thank you for the $20. Hold on one second. Let me get you a round of applause. Tony with an I. She used to be a part of the channel.
Until you asked her to go until you and Craig went in the fucking chat and asked them all to fucking come and report me and report my channel and shit to try and get me taken down. She left and you started shit with her.
Not Tony with a Y, Tony with an I. Hey, Buckeye Tricia. So it won't let you can't download Cash App, Michelle?
Well, that's the problem. She has two other, Lorraine, she has two other car seats. Hold on, one too many already, all done by Beach for attention. Embarrassing for Tony. Yeah, she's trying to embarrass Tony. That's exactly what she's trying to do. She's trying to embarrass the fuck out of Tony, knowing damn well Tony does not want that car seat back. She's never said she wanted it back. She's being nasty as fuck, and she's doing it on purpose. She's deliberately doing this to embarrass Tony and make her feel bad. That's exactly what the fuck she's doing, and she knows damn well what she's doing.
Huh.
She has no intention on sending that car seat back or the money for it. She didn't in the first place.
Hey, Brown Eye Girls. Yeah, I appreciate y'all support and y'all understanding.
So Fox is saying the reason that the IRC took the Khomeini hostage is so that he won't make negotiations.
Jesus.
So maybe he was going. They were making negotiations with him.
She does not give a fuck, Craig. I mean, let's be real. She's tired of your
And they were
fucking
afraid
ass. She's tired of your mouth. She's tired of your fucking bullshit. You don't make fucking sense. You always want to talk about some ignorant ass shit that nobody gives a flying fuck about. Go the fuck on somewhere. Go talk to one of your little funky ass friends that cares what you got to say. She don't. Her friends don't. Her mods don't. She's lost all her fucking mods because of you. She won't fucking tell you, but I sure as fuck will, and I hope you're fucking listening right now. Since you like to listen the fuck in so much. You have pretty much fucking ruined her goddamn channel. I mean, she did a lot of it, the majority of it on her own, but you helped her sink that shit. Still helping right now, and why she's sitting there plugging all the fucking holes and why the ship's fucking sinking, you're drilling them.
He's going to give in, so they took him hostage. That's what they negotiate. We can't. Everybody's got the IRS.
The trash can that's sniping me. Oh my goodness gracious.
Alright, here she gets mad at Trisha.
The fact that you gotta snipe me says so much more about you than it does me. Is she not, like, didn't you just lose your monetization and you're still gonna snipe me? You freaking useless windbag.
Well, why wouldn't she now? I mean, she lost her monetization. What the fuck does it matter now? It don't.
I cannot. Oh my God, she don't learn, does she? Hey, Trisha, do you know that YouTube does sweeps? They sweep people's content looking for used content, reused content. That's why you lost your monetization, probably. And you're still sitting here stealing my fucking content.
Aren't they all hypocrites, man? It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, do you have nothing of your own? And she made she made another.
So,
She's made a second one. She's done went and made another account, and guess what? It's all about me. You freaking sadistic windbag psycho.
they'll track your IP address, and eventually they'll take down everything that you put up. They're
That's
never going to
crazy.
find anything under your IP address ever.
Crazy.
It's you wasted your time. Having 2 accounts on YouTube is worthless. I've tried to explain that to you.
Yes, KDK. She lost her monetization, so did Cletus. It's fucking bullshit. Yep. Crime Chronicles lost hers. Megan VR lost hers. Hartley lost hers. The list goes on.
Well done.
It's bullshit.
Well,
I mean, if you're monetizing, they're both monetized. I guess that matters.
that's what she's trying to do, make money.
It's not going to back up. Once you lose one, you lose them all.
But Trisha, I'm not your moneymaker, bitch. You need to
If you want an actual backup, you need
find
to
you something else. Seriously, you need to. It's past time you find something else.
Well, once we get rid of the rest of the big wigs, we'll take out the peons later on too. We'll get you down the road. You're not big enough to matter.
Hey, Trasha. Petunia says, "Hey, Trasha, I've been taking care of my sick father. I took a leave of absence from work for the next 3 months. He is currently in his house with a caretaker, and I have provided for him to stay. Bless your heart, Petunia. Overnight. Otherwise, I'm with my father all day, every day from 6 a.m. to 7 to 9 p.m. Was she trying to say that you don't do nothing? So, Trasha, how about you shut the hell up about what you don't know about? Exactly, Petunia.
Tipped $5 through Super Chat. Go get familiar with the kind of sweep you do with a broom, beach. Stop trying to educate Trisha on YouTube sweeps. And wash your ass.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
That's what's wrong with them now. They think they know everything and that they're better than everybody else.
Oh, yeah, she's far from trash, but, I mean, this is coming from the fucking trash bag herself. You know? The biggest one out here.
Right? Enjoy life? What's up, D-Pool? Just a RN? Heather? Jody Lynn? Just me, myself, and I. Wait a minute. That's lovely. That's real lovely. Hey, Mary Dean. Let me see. You love your job? All right. Give me just a second. I'm going to come back on my computer. No, she can't. I'd be embarrassed if I had to build a channel on one person. My entire basis of my channel is about one person, hating one person. I would be so freaking embarrassed. So embarrassed. No shame whatsoever. None.
Look at red shit's crazy.
All right, so
You understand what I was saying to you about what just happened?
yeah, y'all give me just a second. I'm gonna come back on my computer, y'all. Give me just a minute.
She fucking needed herself out. I just had to take the dogs out. It's about to storm like a bitch, you guys. It's gonna rain like hell, so get ready for it. Lord, look the fuck out. She done needed herself right the fuck off, didn't she?
Green face. I do. Stop.
Oh yeah, you know what I wanted to show you guys too? Check this out. This is what I think BJ, in my opinion, would look like if she was on camera. Let me show you. I've seen this, and I want you to tell me... Wait, let me show you this first. You guys tell me who this reminds you of. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward this and watch. Tell me who this reminds you of. She'd just be in the middle of talking and then just out. Like a light.
The pregnancy is always the most uncomfortable position to be in.
Okay, is that typical? Like that's normal for 9-month pregnancy where you're not able to sleep and it's very uncomfortable and the belly's in the way?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is it normal for like when you're in when a woman is in their 9th month of pregnancy to just not be comfortable sleeping,
Yes,
does not get
very,
enough
very
sleep,
normal.
the belly's big and doesn't
Very
allow you to
normal.
sleep well?
Yes.
Have you spoken to Derek, your boyfriend? How's he feel?
I have not spoken to him. But I'm pretty sure he's doing good. And I've spoken to his sister, and yeah, that's all. I don't
Damn, Pam.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What is...
That's a nod. She nods out and then comes right back to.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you have the baby? You're in the hospital, you have the baby, now what? What are your plans?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I need to plan that out. I need to think that out real soon. I know I'm getting a job though. That's as far as I know.
Okay. Like, have you started applying now, or you just gotta wait till you after the baby?
I have to wait after the baby.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what she's on. It doesn't say what she's on, but she pretty much nods the fuck off the entire time. She's just fine up here, like when she just starts talking.
Wow. Okay. The family that come just check on you and give you food, clothes, stuff like that?
Absolutely. Sometimes I don't really have that many people, but I have a couple friends. Yeah.
That's really nice of them. They check in on you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Has anybody mentioned that they've watched your videos?
No. I've seen, well, earlier I had this one girl from Metro PCS yell at me. I'm famous. I'm pretty sure it was because of my video.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got your little chocolate cake a little bit early, right? Because your birthday is when again? I'm sorry?
On the 25th.
The 25th of what month?
Oh, this month.
Of April.
April.
Okay, it's coming up next week.
Mm.
Wow. Do you think you'll still be pregnant? You'll still be pregnant at that time?
I don't know. I think yeah.
Anyhow, long story short, it reminds me of Beej when she nods off like that and just pops back to. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just normally pops back to. She just goes back to what she was saying. Just normal, like, everyday fucking talk.
You get what I'm saying, though.
All right,
and you run around the whole time like, hey, you got some gas money?
No, I don't.
Well, I mean, that's the kind of mentality. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't know. Can you take me somewhere? I ain't got no gas right now. You got somebody that the gas.
Bliss blessings. I don't care.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay, Tony defended me. She also gave my screenshots of my Discord to Angela. And you know what else she did? She freaking told the whole community that I'm behind the scenes trying to take channels down, which is a bold-faced lie, Bliss blessings.
And let's address that right now. Right here, right now.
Yes. And
Let me
reality's
make
not
this
either.
Let me make this perfectly clear.
Yeah, and then I want to
I have a life.
What year's yours?
I have.
Listen to her talking about let me make this perfectly clear. Reality, why don't you sit your ass back down? Chill out, man. Chill the fuck out. I don't even recall who even brought her the fuck even in this. Nobody did. I don't recall anybody bringing you up into this right now. Reality. Chill out.
My phone to prove what I do on the daily.
We know you report. You said you did. You already fucking admitted to it. What are you even talking about, bro?
And I am not taking channels down.
We know you're not. You ain't got the power to do it, but you definitely got the power to be reporting and doing bullshit, which we also know you do that too.
So let's make that clear.
Yeah, you gotta love when people try to stir shit and take stuff out of context. So,
I know what you meant. I know exactly what you meant. And you're not going to sit here and break us up either, so you can kick rocks.
No, Reality, you said you were in a protected class. You bragged about it. You actually bragged about it. Now we got Loon the Moon and fucking Big Ange over here, both fucking proud as hell, thinking they're proud as hell, talking about they took Clue down and they did this and they did that, and they're... Get the fuck out of here, you fucking loony fucks. God damn it, man.
So when they started picking on Reality,
yeah, my guys was
you fucking was grateful and said you were excited, you were happy about it because everybody was finally off your fucking back. That's exactly what you said. Take accountability. Don't fucking beat around the bush. Don't spin cycle this bullshit.
it was when they were like going real fucking hard on her, making the glass eye to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
Reality mentioned to me, and you remember this conversation, Reality.
I do remember
she's
this
a protected
conversation.
class, and that she's not
Absolutely.
going to take their shit.
Absolutely, she did.
That's absolutely.
Matter of fact, I believe Hartley clipped this, and we played this clip.
Correct.
Have always been apprehensive about striking because I just
Mhm.
y'all in
And
reality.
you said that.
reality, and many
You
of
said
my
it.
other friends have gotten aggravated with me because I'm like that. And reality
Right.
told me privately,
"Yep,
I'm not going to take their shit.
What year?
I will strike them." So
You remember?
what year? What?
It's the dark.
2014. Reality said she was going to do what she needed to do to make them leave her alone. That's all she ever told me. She
That's
never
correct.
told me, and Reality, you can vouch for this. She never told me what she was doing, when she was doing it, how, what, where, when, or nothing.
Maybe you should get.
And that was
So-
over like 5-6 months ago. By the way, I
That's-
haven't done nothing in the slightest. I've been busy.
Oh, so 6 months ago you were doing this. So it was 6 months ago that she was out here reporting acting a fool, right? It was just 6 months ago? That's it. That's all. It was just 6 months ago. Don't worry, guys. Just 6 months ago. Because this right here, I believe, is what Angela put out, right?
Not gonna lie, I'm happy that they're not on me and they're giving me a break, but it is a little annoying that they're not into true crime. They're covering this case because there's so many numbers on it. It's just fucking crazy. But yeah, they legitimately sounded worried. Clue sounds like she's worried about her channel. I mean, they playing dirty games. I'm not doing it. I do think Reality is. She called Reality out. I think Reality's striking her for her image. But hey, I mean.
And there it is. You threw her ass under the bus, fucking rolled over her ass, and backed up and rolled back over her ass again.
Reality warned them. She told him she ain't the one to play with. And, they don't listen. But Reality's owned that she's behind doing some of it. Not gonna lie.
That's pretty fucked up, ain't it? That's some real fucked up shit, damn it.
Busy. I have a life. I'm doing other things. I don't live on YouTube. I don't watch all those other people anymore. So, you know, you sit there and have to go and do the TOS because you're not going to sit here and accuse, lie on me, you know, make fun of me, you know, lie that I have a glass eye. I'm not tolerating it.
But that's, I mean, but you know, a truck. If you got a haul and shit, you know, then you know you ain't gonna drive that.
Well,
All right, Miss Blessings.
It's going to be
I read your comment.
$25 to fill up.
You guess it.
Well, it might be a little more than that.
It'll
Now.
last a way longer. It's not as heavy.
Here's the part that I'm pissed off
As long as you don't drive fast, you can't drive fast.
Craig, she's trying to speak, honey. Craig, she's trying to speak. She's going to forget what she has to say.
So we must have played this one today because I remember hearing this. She's like, Craig, she wants to speak, honey, knowing damn well Craig cannot fucking hear her. Well, I'm pretty sure we played this one today, didn't we? Did we play this one today? Wasn't we talking shit about this today? I'm pretty fucking sure we was. Pretty fucking sure we was. This is the one, yeah, that's what I thought. So what was it, her other one where they were going off that we didn't play? We ended up going by it, just not even playing it. This one right here is her fucking bullshit, this beyond words shit that she had. One of these we blew right on by it and didn't play it at all, so I think it might be this one. Fuck, who cares, really? We're just kind of fucking falling behind her on her bullshit, really. Alright, here we go. So let's fucking turn this other one on.
Come on in. Come on in. How are you guys?
Not the JLR, come on in, come on in.
Hey, what? $3.99. Brown Eyed Girls. Missouri. Luminous. Who else here with me? Accuse me of making fun of her looks. That she decided that she was gonna.
She was gonna strike you, but all she could do was report it. And when they went back and checked it, the strike was gone. You got your stuff back. So obviously that doesn't work. I mean, if it did, you'd still be down.
Strike me. So she did. She accused me of making fun of her looks. That she's a protected class or whatever. Miss Texas, I really don't care. Yeah, if they do, look, if people leave my channel because of a mass exodus, if people, I don't like who's going to mass exodus from my channel? Like, if they do, then so be it. I mean, look, if anybody takes part in a mass exodus from my channel, then that person wasn't my friend to begin with. So it is what it is. Garbage Girl, thank you so much for the $20. She said, maintaining my rent. Girl, you know you ain't got to do that. They say poor Garbage Girl pays for her rent. I love you, Garbage Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me get you.
She does pay for it, though. She definitely does. And while we're at it, let's see here. While we're at it, David, you asked me to take your family photos down off of my community tab, which I've already done that one time before and they were reposted. Why were they reposted? Because you didn't take down my daughter's fucking police reports that you have up. So, if you want respect from me, you're going to have to give respect to get respect. Okay? When you take down my daughter's police reports and her information off your fucking channel, then I have no problem taking your stuff down. I have absolutely no problem taking it down. But your predator ass needs to take my kid's shit down before I'll ever even think about it. You hear me? So the choice is yours. I'm gonna leave it up to you. You let me know how you want to do it.
Let me get you something.
Yeah, we watched this because this is where she was copying and mocking Sue. So we did watch this one. We went through this one.
Last night,
Or
I guess
some of it. We went through some of it because I think I shut it off when Railroad came up.
Laura decided to strike my channel for terms of service. And
Laura cannot strike you for terms of service. All she can fucking do is report it, and YouTube has to strike you for terms of service. Laura can't do that, and you know that. So, cut the shit.
And everybody, I've got so many messages from so many of y'all boasting that, I mean, not boasting, but saying that Laura was over there boasting that I couldn't go live for 7 days, that my video's down, blah, 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 blah. Well, I immediately appealed. And let me tell you something. What protected class are you claiming to be a part of, Laura? What protected class are you exactly? I'd like to know that, because you didn't clarify. You just claimed that I made fun of the way you looked and that you're a part of a protected class. So the timestamp that was provided, you guys, is absolutely not even an insult at all. It wasn't even anything. The timestamp that was provided was actually one win talking. She was just talking. She wasn't calling anybody names, wasn't calling me names, wasn't calling Laura names. It was, when I tell you that terms of service violation strike that she put on my channel last night was fake, like it was a lie, like you straight, it was false. It was 100% false. And so as soon as I appealed, within 10 minutes, the video was reinstated and YouTube said, congratulations. We took a second look and we've determined that your channel did not violate community guidelines. So no, Laura, no. And so to answer the question of the person that came in my chat, no, I'm not in trouble. And even if, I ain't even going to say that. I'm just going to leave it at that. No, it's gone. And I'll show proof of that too, by the way. YouTube, the video's back up. It's been back up since the wee hours of this morning. Garbage Girl did it again. She said, War's rental fee. Garbage Girl, stop.
So, hold on. From my understanding, so, hold on. BJ, you're fucking, hold on a second. What the fuck what is wrong with you? Miss Katie K. Dropping 10 of them on us. Thank you, baby, for showing some love. What the fuck is even going on? This fucking bitch, man. God damn, she lies her fucking ass off, don't she? Holy shit. You got fucking Loon over here acting the fuck out, talking about she's a flagger, blaming Deets. You got Big Ange wanting attention so bad she can't stand it. Perplexed going the fuck off talking shit. BJ's pissed off at fucking Alex Erickson and those girls for talking shit. She's madder than fuck about it. She's pissed off about Laura talking shit. This shit's fucking hilarious to me. She's playing Wendy V's Wendy V's videos, and she got pissed off and said Wendy V was on bullshit. Why is Wendy V on bullshit, BJ? I'm just kind of curious. Hold on a second. Cause wait a second. Did fucking Laura rip her a new ass? Cause I haven't really heard too much about it, so I was just kind of curious. Did she fucking tell her about herself? Is that what's going on, or? Cause I know she's over there crybabying her ass off. Well, she was. I don't think she is anymore, but she was. Damn, we got some storms coming. I can't get my fucking shit to open, you little bastard. So hold on, do you guys know what happened earlier today? Hold on, JR says adults need to stop being so fragile that they can't handle mean words on the internet without going to the authorities, in my opinion. Yeah, it's fucking old. It's really fucking old. Like, what the fuck is really even going on? And fucking Moon's over here like, I took Clue's channel down. I'm the one that did it. Then got all scared and put her live on members only. Tell me that shit ain't fucking hilarious. What is even happening? What the hell? What in the hellfire? And she was fucking pissed. Let me see if we got it fucking recorded. I really don't even like to give that bitch the attention at all, but like at all.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
Here's Miss Laura's bullshit from earlier today. So let's check this out and see what the fuck she had fucking went off about.
Channel, my name is Laura. I don't see all these lies that they run around saying. So I'd love to fucking see them. And in these playlists, you know what I saw? Clips. Little tiny clips of me getting pissed off and countering back at something.
BJ
Most of one
playing
wins,
the
all of
clips.
one wins
Wow.
are years old. I don't remember what the context was. But one very nasty bitch this morning puts out a video and says what Laura really thinks of Clue. Let me tell you why this really bothered me. A, Clue's mom is in ICU. I can assure you, drama is the last motherfucking thing she's thinking of. The fact that you did this, knowing her mom's in ICU, and if you don't know her mom's in ICU, then you're disgusting, and you shouldn't be trying to stick up for her anyway. So, I'm getting to that East Coast. But the fact that you put this out, coming from a person who has made hate videos on QB, made hate videos on Clue, made hate videos on GW, made hate videos on Alicia, made hate videos on MM, Diane. I mean, Wendy, is there anyone you haven't made a hate video on? Just asking. Asking for a friend. But it's okay for you to change your mind on somebody, but nobody else. I don't understand why you're even putting this out. No, to be honest with you, I haven't even looked. I don't even know your point in putting this out other than you're just such a hateful cunt that your plan A didn't work, so now you're going to turn to plan B? Wendy, I've never done a fucking thing to you, ever. I could see if I did something to you. I've never even done anything to you. That's what a miserable fucking bitch you are. And all you little clan over there want to use CPS. That's the reason. Bitch, you don't even fucking like MM. So stop with the CPS excuse. You don't like MM. You don't like Alicia. You went after Alicia for God knows how long. So let's stop the bullshit of everyone's so righteous but me. Go fuck yourself.
I don't think it's the everybody's so righteous. I think it's basically you know, went real life and did the CPS calls, and people don't fuck with that. That's just it. That's all. People don't fuck with that going real life shit and calling CPS. Nobody wants CPS showing up at their fucking door. Nobody wants to deal with that bullshit. You know, people don't respect it. I mean, even if they don't fuck with Makeup Mobster or the person that did it or the person that it happened to, I mean, it doesn't matter. The stance is still the same. And, you know, that's how Stitching put it. The spoon you're going to have to carry, the weight you have to bear, the choice you made, you have to carry that with you.
But more importantly, one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to deny that a year ago I didn't like Clue. I'm not going to deny it. Whether you put that out or not, I don't think it was a fucking secret. And to tell you the truth, I don't think she gave a fuck. I don't think she gives a fuck now. But that goes back to my old thing. I could still like someone, whether they like me or not, doesn't matter to me. But a lot of people have told me, hey, give her a chance. You might like her. Give her a chance. The girl that bought her candles said, give her a chance. So Wendy V has this written as 6 months ago. How do I already know that's bullshit? I didn't watch the whole video. I watched a minute, like the first minute. How do I already know that's bullshit? Because the very first thing that I say in it, and I do believe it's clipped together, but the very first thing I say in it is, I think Clue is trash. She fucking goes after Britney every day. I wouldn't say that 6 months ago because I was going after Britney already. That had to be 8 or more months ago. Because again, I wouldn't have said that if I wouldn't have made it an issue that she was going after Britney if I was going after Britney. So right there, there's bullshit right there. I'm going to say this again for the final time. I never, and I mean never, used my daughter's name to troll, ever. I have no problem owning my shit. I have no problem owning things I say, what I do wrong. I'm not owning.
Now, see, I beg to differ. I think that's a lie. Because you do lie. And Wendy said, One said she caught your ass, and that's why you said something about her. She wants to go against me or whatever the fuck. I'm not even sure what all you said, but here, let me go to One Win's shit real fast. Because she made a post and fucking tagged me in it and said basically that you were starting shit. She was not making a video about me. She was not talking shit to me, that you were a fucking lying ass bitch. And let's see what she said. Something about you told her. I can't even think of what the fuck you told her. Or what the fuck you tried to say. Right here it goes. You try to talk some fucking shit. You try to lie. If you hear the lies that Laura CPS is spewing, that I went off on you for hosting her on your panel, please know that it is a lie. She is trying to start some kind of backlash for me, proving she trolled as her own minor daughter yesterday on my stream. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. So apparently she was over there fucking trolling in her daughter's name. Under their fucking lives. I guess this was 2 days ago, so it's fucked up, man. Why would you use your daughter's name, dude? What the fuck? There's a million motherfucking names out here, and you gotta choose your daughter's. Like, come on. What the hell? Alright, here we go.
Something that I didn't do based on fabricated fucking screenshots. I've already proven they're fabricated. The only proof they had that this was real was a picture of my candles that say Intrepid Candle Company. I never said I didn't have an Instagram. I never said I was an Intrepid Candle Company. I never had the Intrepid Candle Company. It just said Intrepid Candle Company. But regardless, I am tired of creators giving any kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Any kind of validation to these assholes and not asking for proof. Even if they're your friends, just ask for proof of things. But they will, though, Lacey Ann. They will. But they will when creators stop allowing them to just run with whatever fucking narrative they choose to run with. QB accused me this morning of, what was it? Of saying something about she hits her children or that she choked out her children. I specifically remember sticking.
Yes, the fuck I sure did say that. Yes, the fuck I did, because you sure the fuck did say that. You agreed with Shitress when that little dumb bitch said it. Lying on me.
Up for QB and saying not to say that kind of shit. If I was mad at some point and said it at some point, okay, I was pissed off and I said it, but I also stuck up for her a lot.
That doesn't motherfucking take the shit away. I don't give a fuck how much you stuck up for me. I do not give a fuck. It's null and goddamn void when the fuck you turn around and lie on me like that. What the fuck? I don't give a goddamn rat's motherfucking ass. If you stuck up for me every motherfucking day, it doesn't matter. That's null and goddamn void when you say some fucking shit like that. The fuck do you mean, bitch? What the hellfire? Fuck no. Motherfuckers sit around here and act like I forgot shit because I fucking let you up here one time. Bitch, get motherfucking with it. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers and you too. Talking that shit on me like that. What the fuck? I would never fucking say she did that to her kids. What the fuck is going on? No, fuck no.
I stuck up for her against Sinner, but more importantly, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
Right, and you fucking agreed with the dumb bitch when you knew damn well you was fucking lying, all because you were fucking pissed off at me and you were trying to hate bond. That's the goddamn problem.
And I have stuck up for her.
Right, and you know what? And there's many times that you have, but it doesn't fucking mean a goddamn thing when you fucking say shit like that you know is a lie. Just like when you said I was fucking scamming and you knew damn well that was a lie. Like, what the fuck, bro? Come on, man. What the fuck you doing?
I didn't. Thank you, Lacey, and that's what I'm saying. Queen, as an example, she don't like you, so she's going to believe everything. And I get that, but I don't really like her either, and I don't do that. You know, I'll go back.
And that's fine. I've been able to stick up for you. I was able to stick up for you and look past the bullshit you said about me. That doesn't mean I like you. That doesn't mean we're friends. That doesn't mean we're gonna hang the fuck out. I sure as fuck never accused you of doing shit like that to your fucking kids, though. Never, not one time, and I wouldn't.
People were questioning me and have such an issue with things I said. I didn't tell an abused victim they should get beat by their boyfriend. I didn't fucking, I didn't call Jones's kid a fuckstick.
No, I did. I called him a fuckstick, and I stand on that shit. Sure the fuck I do. Yes, the fuck I did. Also, it doesn't matter. You've done some nasty shit. I didn't sit here and tell somebody I was a better fucking mother because their child was fucking dead, did I? No, you did, though, Laura. I didn't sneak a fucking camera into a fucking child's goddamn funeral. You did, though, Laura. You want to go there with the what the fuck you did compared to what I did? Because, bitch, your fucking laundry list of fuck shit is a lot longer than mine. Can promise you that, bitch. Don't go there.
And you know what I'm saying, though? Like, we all make our mistakes.
Only yours are fucking way worse than normal goddamn mistakes. Okay? Swatting people, calling CPS on people, fucking telling people that they beat their fucking kids and you know damn well that's a fucking lie. That's way fucking worse. Way worse. And the excuse is just because you were mad. No, bro, you cannot be. No, it doesn't matter. Yes, you did fucking stick up for me. I stuck up for you too, many times. Again, though, again, like the fuck I said, that doesn't mean we're best fucking friends. Doesn't mean we're ever gonna be friends. It just means it's fucked up and foul as hell that you fucking lied on me when you knew damn the fuck well this shit was a goddamn lie. That's it, that's all.
All fucking said shit we shouldn't have said. We absolutely have. Every single one of us has. And here's my thing on that, Samantha. Don't you think if I had, it would have been everywhere? Look at the haters now. Don't you think that would have been put out by now?
Yeah, it was. We ignored you.
I can't breathe without.
We fucking ignored you just like we are now. I don't know why the fuck anybody's paying attention to your bullshit or watching your bullshit to begin with. I sure as fuck don't. I'm responding to your bullshit because you were in here and then you fucking, of course, ran right to your goddamn live and went fucking live about it.
Somebody grabbing it. I can't breathe without somebody making a video of it. So to think that that wouldn't have been caught if it was me, absolutely would have been out there. Because I know that there are tons of videos.
Oh, it was definitely caught. You definitely said the shit, and you were sitting in fucking David's goddamn chat licking his ass. Don't fucking sit here and lie like you wasn't, bitch.
Of everything I've ever said, everything I've ever done, they make up.
I mean, you had him on your fucking panel. You was talking about buying his goddamn paintings. The only one you seemed to like was the one that wasn't his. You talked mad shit. Don't sit here and act like the fuck you did. See, here you go trying to rewrite history and shit. No. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Yeah, you said some fucked up shitty ass shit. No, I'm not fucking cool with it. No, I'm not. But I keep an open panel and you crack the fucking link, so I fucking let your ass come the fuck up here. Yeah, little bird socks. I know what the fuck she does.
Shit, it's fake shit, real shit, doesn't matter. I fought with Sinner over that. And I said on my live multiple times. People even said to me, why are you sticking up for her? Why are you sticking up for her?
No, the only motherfucking... No, bitch. The only motherfucking one that fucking stuck up and said something that actually, goddamn it, called the shit the fuck out of all fucking people. Of all fucking people. Was goddamn it Nunya. So no. No the fuck you didn't, bitch. No the fuck you didn't. Fuck out of here with that. The only one that had common enough fucking sense to say something was fucking Nunya. And she called the bitch out and said, you're on bullshit and you're fucking lying. That is not what is in that fucking report. Of all fucking people, a bitch I don't fucking like, can't fucking stand. But again, right is fucking right and wrong is wrong, right? But you pissed me off with this one.
Her. Why are you going to stick up for her? She don't like you. And I agree with you, Sam. Totally agree. And the fact that there is no video of it out there tells me I'm going to stick with what I say. And do I remember everything I ever said when I'm fighting with someone? Fuck no. Yeah, Sinner has lied about it.
No, fuck no, you don't. And that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to. But I remember you saying the shit. Heard it loud and fucking clear. And like I said, bitch, if I gotta take the time to go goddamn it, dig through your shit to find the clip of it, oh, I sure as fuck will. Might take me a little bit, but I sure as fuck will. Because again, you and fucking David were besties when this shit went down.
From day one. Now, I tell you what I would say. If she just went on a rant about me and I said something in retaliation, that may have happened. I'm not going to sit here and deny that. But I do remember.
There you go. There you fucking go. Right goddamn it there. Pissed the fuck off. Running her fucking mouth. Madder than fuck. Didn't even realize what the fuck come out of her goddamn mouth.
Specifically, being on my panel and sticking up for her more times than she's ever stuck up for me.
That's a bunch of bullshit. That's bullshit and a bold-faced ass fucking lie. Because even when I didn't fucking like you and even when I didn't fuck with you, I did stick up for your ass.
Why? Because it's the right thing to do. Does that mean I never spoke shit about her? Absolutely not.
No, you spoke shit about me clear up until what, yesterday? Still, or even today? I'm sure you're talking shit about me in your fucking Discord with all those goddamn people, and I don't really give a fuck. Don't care, but don't sit there and act like you're not talking shit, because you are. Can't stand a fake ass bitch talking about I'm not talking shit, I don't talk about you, I don't talk shit. Yes, the fuck you do. You just think you're not going to get caught doing it. And no, you're not going out again. You've been out 17 million times. I just took you out again twice. No.
Does it mean that we got to be besties? Absolutely not. Are we different people? Absolutely.
Right, which is why I said when she cracked the fucking link, I let her up here and I was respectful to her. Was I not? Because I sure thought the fuck I was. I wasn't rude. I didn't get out of pocket. I didn't bring my fucking issues with her to the fucking panel right then and there. I didn't fight with her. I didn't start a big ass fucking blowout with her. She came up. She spoke on the subject. She spoke on the fucking live, and that was it. Cash, thank you for dropping a membership. I mean, I'm just saying, I wasn't fucking nasty to her. Like I said, I still had a whole lot to say to her. I still had my own feelings on shit. But it wasn't the time and the fucking place. She came up here to talk about other shit.
Do I hate her? No, I don't. Do I not like some of the things she's done and said? Of course. And that goes vice versa. But I feel like people are expecting more out of me than they're ever going to get, if that makes sense. I don't see anybody else.
Yes, Hennessy, I tried to keep an open panel. So even, like I said, even with Melissa, when I gave Melissa and Laura both the opportunity to, you know, come up and talk shit or whatever, come up and talk to each other. I did not fucking, sorry, I was trying to cover up Duke. I did not fucking throw my goddamn issues with Melissa in her face and start talking shit to her. I waited because I assumed they were going to have a conversation. And I was not trying to make the goddamn situation or conversation about myself. Yes, Cash, that was very kind. And Julie, you got the membership from Cash. Anyways, the conversation was not about me and Melissa or what the fuck happened between us. The conversation was not about me and fucking Laura and what happened between us. I was trying to be respectful of that because I do keep an open fucking panel. And not every time somebody comes up here is the shit about me or in regards to me. I wish people were more mature enough to see that and understand that.
Being held to a fire the way I am. Not even Brittany. I don't see what
the only thing that your feet are held to the fire on is the shit that you've done. Same with me, same with everybody else. Consequences of your actions. Period. That's it, that's all. I mean, some of them we're proud of, some of them we're not. Some of them we don't want to deal with, but we have to. It's the burden that we carry when we make those choices. And as shitty as it is, and as, you know, tired of the shit as you are, it is what it is. You called CPS on another creator and you fucking said some nasty, horrific shit. It is what it is. Hold on, but you did say you don't agree. You don't agree or like her. That was the most you said. Truth. Yeah, I don't agree with everything she says. I don't agree with everything she does. I don't agree with the shit that she, you know what I'm saying, accuses people of. There's a lot of shit I don't agree with her on. Shit. There's a lot of shit. I mean, I'm sure she feels the same way about me. Fuck, a lot of people probably feel the same way about me. You know, fuck.
I do see is people from the past. That was years ago. It doesn't matter what was said 3 years ago. It's only matter, you know, what you said recently. Granny says it all the time. Granny has changed. Well, she's not the only one that's changed. And, you know, in all fairness, I see a lot of people not allowing Granny to change. I see the same shit, some of the same people that go after her also come after me. And it seems like all of a sudden there's an influx of me and Granny. And it feels like, and I don't want anyone to take this wrong, and I mean this, but it's gotten to the point, this is not my problem anymore. This is your problem, meaning the haters. You're holding on to stupid shit from years ago. Stop making it everybody else's fucking problem. That's your issue. Wendy V, this is your issue. You guys, I guarantee you don't even know why you're so fucking hateful. I've never done a goddamn thing to 99% of you. But because I won't ever kiss your motherfucking ass, all of a sudden I'm hated? And all of a sudden you all band together with these troll accounts. And believe me, it's not just you guys. I am 100% convinced there's a whole nother party doing some of the trolling. And it's the same person who I've mentioned before. Let's just say she's friends with JLR. I'll leave it at that. Because unlike Brittany, I'm not going to name anybody and call them out. But in my opinion, some of the trolling that's being done isn't Wendy V style. Like the shit that went on last night in Brittany's, that's not really Wendy V style. But what I don't get is, what is their purpose? What is your fucking point? And you can put out, let me just say, you can spend every fucking waking minute putting out everything I ever said about someone. I don't care. I have too much of a life to give a fuck. And I don't know if your whole purpose is to, oh my God, she said this, she said that. We all talk shit. Clue is mature enough, literally mature enough, to know that we all talk shit. All these people have spoke a lot of shit about me too, but you don't see me crying about it. You don't see me whining about it. Thank you, Denise. BJ, you have more of a chance winning the lotto than Laura's trolling your sorry ass with these nasty comments too, Denise. Like I didn't even know her father's name. And then
Melissa, you're fucking gross. Get your fucking dirty, nasty ass the fuck up out of my goddamn chat, you fucking goofball bitch. See, like I said, I tried to fucking be nice to your fucking dirty, dusty ass. Never the fuck again. Now, excuse you. Get the fuck up out of my chat, bitch. I'm gonna flick you by the motherfucking nose. Go on. Fuck up out of here, you dirtball.
was somebody that was in QB's live, Mel something. He used to support Diane and Wendy. I mean, which says volumes. But he said to her, and I thought this was funny, he's been tracking my lies since 2018. Well, that's funny because I wasn't even in the fucking community in 2018. So how you tracking my lies from 2018? But that's how these people lie. They can support a St. Jude scammer. That they'll support. But me, they just want to make up lies. Okay.
I'm not cursing God. I'm cursing your ugly ass. Goodbye.
Do what you got to do. I will never apologize for things I say on the internet unless someone comes to me and say, hey, that really hurt. Okay, I'm sorry. But some of these people hold these deep-seated hatred for years. That's not my problem. Stop making it my fucking problem. And stop making it a community problem. The one thing that this certain troll likes to do, or a couple of her and her buddies like to do, her husband, her best friend, they like to cause issues. They like to stir up hate. They like to cause problems. I have never been that kind of troll in my entire fucking life. I can't even say I troll. I have alt accounts. There's a big difference. I know that I am not perfect at all. I will never be perfect.
Yes, the fuck you do, troll Laura, cats and kittens. Yes, the fuck you do. You definitely fucking troll cats and kittens.
But I stand on what I do, and I stand on what I say. If you don't like me because I made a mistake 5 years ago and you can't get over that, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Because I see you forgiving tons of other people for just as bad as shit. Lots of CPS calls were made back in the day. The only difference is I admitted it. Don't hear anyone else admitting it, but yet there was still a lot of calls to be made between Granny and Brittany. CPS was called on both of them. So who did it? Who knows? And when I say Brittany, I don't mean recently, I mean back in the day. So how come everyone is forgiven even though they don't know who it is? Right, wrong.
How can everybody be forgiven if they don't know who it is? That doesn't make any sense, Laura. How the fuck can anybody be forgiven if they don't know who it is? What the fuck?
Or indifferent? That's what people did back then. I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not making an excuse for it.
Hold on. Birdbass says it's wild. She can't understand why people can't stand her. I mean, I don't understand how she doesn't understand. You know, I just don't. I don't fucking know.
But I've seen rapists get out of jail faster and be forgiven faster than I am. And again, that doesn't mean you have to.
By who? By who? Who the fuck has forgiven somebody that's been in fucking prison for that and gotten right out? Who on this here app, in this here community has ever done that? I mean, who in your old community has ever done that? Nobody. No, you can't name one singular fucking creator on here that's done that in this fucking community or in your old community even. I don't buy that bullshit at all. Not even a little bit.
Like me. That doesn't mean you even have to watch me. But A, don't be running fucking lies about me, which they all seem to do so easily. But more importantly, it's been 5 years. If you...
But hold on. The call might have been 5 years, okay? The call might have been 5 years. You might be right with that. But you know what? It's new to everybody else. And it was new to make a mobster when she found the fuck out that you did it. Yeah, the call might have been 2 or 3 years old. But she just found the fuck out. So that means it's new to her. It's news to her. That's new to her. So yes, while it might be old to you that you made that call 5 years ago, she recently just found out about the fucking call a couple years back. What, 2 years ago? A year ago? Year and a half? 2 years ago when you admitted to it? Fucking it took 2 or 3 years, goddammit, to figure it out. Like, it took 2 years for you to come out with the truth. And then it took another year for that person to get into a fight with you and spill the truth. So there you go. There's the 5 fucking years. How is that fair that Makeup Mobster had to wait 5 fucking years just to figure out who called in on her like that? That's not cool, and I don't like the bitch at all, but that's not fucking cool, man. Not even a little bit.
Can't move on after 5 years, and now you have so much fucking hate, and I did nothing to you? I'm not even talking MM. Let's put her aside. I'm talking everyone else. All this fake outrage for people that don't even like MM. All this, oh my God, she's a CPS caller, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of CPS callers. Again, I just happen to admit it, which is more than most can say. Of course she never felt bad about the St. Jude money. She pulled a, I'm not involved. I wasn't involved. Laura, you even said I wasn't involved. No, I don't remember saying that, Wendy. Oh, but I'm such a liar, remember? So you can't pick and choose what I say that's truthful, Wendy. If I'm the biggest liar that ever existed, then I guess that must be true. So no, I never said it. I mean, there you go, Wendy.
Yeah, Gonzo. That's exactly right. It says Queen has to be able to network with a lot of different people. Some she likes, some she don't. And that's exactly right. I have an open panel channel. My channel is an open panel channel. Not everybody that comes up here are you going to like. Not everybody that comes on this panel am I going to like. But I'm respectful to everybody that comes up here, or at least I try to be anyways.
I don't hold anybody to a fire from 5 years ago. I don't care if I just found out. Clue has said vile shit. Queen B has said vile shit. Has done vile shit. Granny has done and said vile shit. How come I'm the only one that's still held to that fire? Nobody else is held to that standard. Why? Why? Jonesin has done and said vile shit. Galera has done and said vile shit. Turtle Boy has done and said vile shit.
We don't fuck with any of them. Don't fuck with the Glare. He's a fucking drunk, wet brain bitch. Don't fuck with... Who else did you say? Let's go back and see. Who else did you say? Because there's quite a few of them I don't fuck with.
How come it's only me that's held? Yeah, why isn't anybody grilling Clue on B's panel? She said almost the same fucking things I did. Instead of saying
No, she did not.
The kids were fat, she said the kids were ugly. Or she said the kids were ugly. How come?
Okay, well, I mean, that's her opinion. What? So what? That's her opinion. No, you don't have to like it. I don't have to like it. I don't have to agree with it. That is her opinion.
There's no grilling of Clue. And I don't know if there was when it happened, but how come everybody else is allowed to be forgiven? How come everybody else can move on from their past?
I haven't seen anybody else that called CPS that was proud of it. The only other person that's admitted to calling CPS was Dark Horse. She hasn't been accepted any fucking where. She doesn't hang out anywhere. She definitely don't have a fucking channel with 22K people sitting the fuck on it. So, yeah. I'd say you're about the only one that has to deal with your, the consequences of your own actions. Because you did the shit. Again, this is a fucking burden that you will always have to carry. It is what it is. Next time, I hope that there's not a next time, but if there is, I just hope that you think long and hard before you make that fucking call or buy that burner phone to make that call.
Clue said it. Yes, Clue said a lot of shit. Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. That's my whole point, Lacey Ann. Lacey Ann said because they like Clue. Which goes back to my original point. Stop using all this fake outrage just because you don't like me. Because other people that you do like say the same things and nobody questions it. And Lacey, I'm glad you got it because that's exactly what I'm saying. And again, you don't have to like me. And it's okay if you don't like me. But you don't have to lie about me either. And you don't have to have this fake fucking outrage. And you also don't have to allow these 10-minute trolls in your chat. Last night was the best example that I have ever seen. The best example I've ever seen. And that is, Brittany really wasn't even talking about me. She really wasn't. You know, she was blaming me here and there, but when you look at the chat, the only reason I was even being brought up was because of
was because of the fucking chat. Let's be real. But because you also do some bullshit. Let me close this out here. Anyhow, it's 1:30 in the morning. I gotta get my fucking tail ass to bed. I gotta get my tail to bed. I gotta get up at 5:30 and it's gonna come early. And I'm gonna be dragging ass in the fucking morning. So I will catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out.